Alrighto, so we're gonna take you through how I made $1,080 in 3 days, but this was one of the trades I took on Thursday. So this is a strategy I use on every single day trading GBP USD. So first we start with going to looking at our 4-hour time frame. So we always check for the direction on this 4-hour time frame. As you can see, we can currently see that price is moving swiftly in an upwards direction. All right, so we would want to look for buy opportunities. That then we move over to the 1 hour. When we see the 1 hour structure, now we are looking to see where was structure broken, paying attention to the lows that was broken and also to high. So there I have a marked off key area. There's 3 touches on that area, so that tells me that price was bouncing off at that level, and price also broke highs in those areas. So that is why we are still looking for buy opportunities. This is on a 1 hour perspective, and I also paid attention to the closing candle of just before 9 o'clock, because we are trading a intraday scalping strategy. We're looking for entries on the 15 minutes. So looking at the 1 hour, I can still see that paying attention to no lows was recently broken. We're looking at a high, placing my zone at where the high was broken. As you can see there, yes, the low was broken on this side, but if we wanted to take a sell, we would potentially look for price to reject off that break of structure right there, but price broke through that zone. So that is not a supply zone, that is a demand zone, which gives us more confidence that price will basically push up and continue with a buy. We always want the higher time frames to align with sorted time frames like 15 minutes. Now I'm on the 15 minute and I'm paying attention to my zone. Key factor in this is I'm looking for a rejection, a break and then a retest on my zone. And I always look for liquidity to my left. Once I see that there is liquidity available, I'm confident that this is buy entry will hold. Looking at my demand zone at the here right currently, you see it's important where you draw your demand zone, is because your demand zone is where your break of structure took place. Once the break of structure, and then you wait for price to come back to your break of structure into your zone, rejects off your zone, that's where you enter. Very important. You also need to know when you're going to exit your trade, and that's how I determine my stop loss. My stop loss is always below the previous low on a 15 minute. So there I will always go to the 15 minute to check like where was the previous low, and then my stop loss will be below that to give my trade some breathing space. And as you can see, I'll always pay attention to the candles on the zone. That gives me an indication by when to enter. I normally go for sniper entries, early entries. As you can see there, I go for 1:2 risk to reward ratio. Once I have that, I aim to hold my trade open until it reaches my TP. So this trade played out nicely. Break of a structure.